Hi, I'm pretty sure most of you know me, but just in case, I'm Nat Ives, Service Development Director within Bex at CC. With less than a week to go to our End User Analytics Hothouse in Hatfield, I wanted to take a few minutes to firstly thank you for agreeing to attend, and secondly get you thinking about some things before the main event. But before I do that, I want to step through my thoughts on how End User Analytics fits into how we serve our customers at CC. So let's assume we have an end user analytics platform in place, giving us insight into the data about how the devices are performing and the end user experience. As we've trialed at Hayes, we could use that to enhance the way agents work at the desk, enabling them to triage incidents more effectively. At Rolls-Royce, we've created a dashboard and a view of that end user experience, similar to the one you saw behind me on the previous slide. And we could take that to go further and proactively respond to incidents either remotely or via desk side services to drive up user satisfaction and productivity. And the possibility of taking that further across the ecosystem, looking at more complex events that might be impacting the network or the applications or platforms they run on, rather than things within our direct control. And these are the things that I would like us to look at in the Hothouse, plus one more, which is security, and in particular endpoint compliance, a very topical item as of today. So the ability to look at the compliance of endpoints across the estate against policy statements that either we or the customer creates. Of course, we can always leverage the data and the analytics platform further in services such as change and release, and in particular a very complex environment like a Windows 10 Evergreen service, or across other existing services such as config, asset and license. But in the main, I'd like us to focus on the existing services around endpoint security and service desk and the enhanced services around end user experience management. So I'll leave you to think about that. But to help you in your thoughts, I have 3 questions that I would like to ask for you to ask yourself in preparation for our big day next week. How could analytics enable you or your team to be smarter, more productive, or more proactive in delivering service? What would you or your team need to be able to make that happen? And finally, how would it apply to customers you are familiar with? Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in Hatfield next week.